Mick Fuller is the New South Wales Police Commissioner and he's responsible for solving the stalemate in that state. Commissioner, how will the operation to test people on the cruise ships off New South Wales actually work?
The first thing from my perspective is making sure that if anyone is ill on the ships, we need to get them off, and we have been doing that regularly, working between the Ports Authority and the Police Marine Area Command and Health. But in terms of the 8 ships that we currently have either docked or sitting off the coast of New South Wales, it is putting our health people on with a third-party provider called Aspen International that are experts in this area. And if it was the case that the cruise ship, they have over 1,000 crew members on them each, were clear, then they will fuel and they are okay to sail east. Just
to be clear, have the cruise companies agreed that if everyone on the boats tests negative, that they will sail out of Australian waters?
Yeah, they have certainly given us an indication that if the health outcome is a positive one, that they will feel confident heading back to their port of origin. And of course, Lee, if we get onto the ships and there's lots and lots of sick people, that we're going to have to deal with that in a humane way, and we are prepared to do that, of course. But if the ship is safe to sail, then it's been my opinion from the start of this, then you should sail.
In terms of the Ruby Princess, we know it's created a huge headache for New South Wales. Who do you see at fault for that occurring? Border Force or the New South Wales Health Department, or both?
Yeah, well, and there's another party in this, which is obviously the captain of the ship and the crew in the ship and whoever made contact with New South Wales. So I'm looking at that matter, Lee, is about the broader part of the responsibilities coming in. Obviously, I wasn't involved in the operation at that time, but I will go back and look at the OOO calls and the calls, from the actual ship itself to try and get a feeling for what information was provided at the time. And I think that's the important starting point: is that what information was provided to the New South Wales government or the federal government.
We know that broadly so far, Australians are complying pretty well with the tough new restrictions on movement that are in place. Is it fair to say, though, that the public willingness to comply with those kinds of restrictions is going to have a shelf life, and that as time passes, frustration and potentially rebellion will grow?
Look, I think there will be a point in time. I think particularly because in Australia we haven't seen the mortality rate that we have in, say, Italy. I think there will reach a point in time when people will be ready to get back to the new normally, and clearly, even if we wind back some of the restrictions, is that some things may never be the same, in a sense that working conditions, a lot of people are working from home, and I'm sure you have the same situation. But at the same time, the Premier's and the Prime Minister's got a difficult job, but if you turn that on too soon, is that you could really put a lot of Australians' life at risk. So you're exactly right in what you say, but balancing on the other side is the lives of Australians.
Commissioner, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.